Happy Wednesday. Thanks for clicking to WYTV.com. I'm meteorologist Ryan Halicki. Quite the active weather day. Two complexes of storms working through. One of those early into the afternoon, another one into our evening. And I'm watching as we go into our Thursday morning, this complex of storms that's coming out of Wisconsin and Michigan. That will have some impacts potentially on how our Thursday starts. As we go through the night, most of it looking pretty dry after this last storm system works through that's brought us some of those showers and storms, those severe weather alerts into our early evening. Now by Thursday morning, I expect some clouds around and we'll be watching for a few isolated downpours or thunderstorms. And then what happens after that is crucial and what we're dealing with in terms of our temperatures, how hot it's going to be, and if we can reach what I have in the forecast for those highs on Thursday. Thursday has been looking like the warmest day of the forecast period. Well, that is heavily dependent upon if we can avoid these clusters of storms coming early in the day that would block out some of our sun and cool things down with the rain. So right now, as we go into the late morning and early afternoon, you see some clouds. This particular model showing things staying dry. I do think it is a better chance for a dry first half of the day on Thursday, but with how unstable the entire region is with all the heat and humidity that's in place, not entirely sold that there wouldn't be a complex of storms that fires that could at least throw some clouds our way. That would keep temperatures from being able to warm as high as we're showing right here. So potential is there for highs into the lower 90s, but that heat and humidity, when you factor those two together, it's going to feel even warmer. Looking at high heat indices, a high threat for Thursday as well. Now into the late afternoon and evening, eventually we'll see our rain chances coming back up. You start seeing these storms firing along the lake here as we get into Thursday evening. There's a cold front that's slowly going to start pushing into the region. That's likely to fire off one of those clusters of storms, and we'll have, especially into our Thursday evening, that potential for some downpours, some thunderstorms. Same goes for Thursday night, and can't completely rule out that some of these aren't a little feisty if we have any overnight storms into our Friday. So still more active weather to go. Friday, the cold front will get here. That's going to bring a round of rain and storms through the area. Again, the potential there as we go through the early afternoon for some strong to severe storms. Friday has the better risk of more widespread rain for a longer part of the day as we start to see that taking off here into the afternoon with that front settling through, and even into Friday night we start to see those winds shifting, pulling in that cooler air. That likely to continue pushing some showers toward the valley. Overnight, things start to settle down. So heading into that next 2 days here, still going to be dealing with this active pattern. We're looking at the severe threat. This would be for your Thursday, not for Wednesday here, but what we'll be dealing with, again, that potential for storms capable of producing severe wind gusts, flooding, and elevated concern. And same goes for Friday. Little change in that severe outlook for the next 2 days with a very unsettled pattern setting up. So I'm watching closely that heat and humidity heading into our Thursday. We have a better chance at a longer dry stretch during the day, which will really heat things up. Heat indices as high as the upper 90s to near triple digits possible if we can keep that first half of the day dry. But we still have that elevated risk for heavy downpours and gusty storms as we go into Thursday, especially the second half of the day. So for tonight, we'll see that rain around early. Isolated activity not out of the question overnight tonight, and watching for a stray shower or a storm during the morning commute on your Thursday. Now for the afternoon, if we can again keep those complexes of storms to our north until later in the day, then we're really going to heat up. I'm looking for about 92 for the high. But again, I talked about those heat indices. Well, as we head into the afternoon, that feels like temperature could jump all the way toward the upper 90s to near 100 degrees. So very hot potential for your Thursday. You want to make sure that you're planning ahead to take precautions, to stay cool, stay hydrated, and also make sure that you're doing that for any animals and pets as well. Friday, still active, scattered thunderstorms as we see that cold front finally clearing the area. This has been a busy week, and we'll be rewarded with a pretty decent looking weekend. It'll be much less humid. It's a little cooler, but we got a lot of sunshine around for Saturday, for Sunday. Monday not looking bad either. Those rain chances slowly start coming up into the middle of next week. The reason for that, what I'm watching into Wednesday, well, it's the tropics. There's a tropical storm into the Caribbean. That's Tropical Storm Fred. The remnant moisture from that may start moving in our direction toward the middle of next week. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that chance for showers coming up by next Wednesday.